We are less than 24 hours from the start of the historic visit to the U.S. of Pope Francis. He spent today with worshipers in Cuba. But much of the attention tonight is on who the Pope is not seeing. Correspondent Steve Harrigan is in Havana this evening.
The leader of the Catholic Church brought gifts for the man who banned the church in Cuba for 50 years. Among the books Pope Francis gave to Fidel Castro was one from Fidel's high school teacher, a Jesuit priest sent into exile, along with hundreds of other priests by the Castro regime. At huge outdoor masses here, any criticism of the communist government by the Pope has been indirect.
Service is never ideological. We do not serve ideas, we serve people.
The Pope has not scheduled any official meetings with Cuban dissidents. Those who have tried to attend have been pushed back by government security.
The Pope has found time to meet with Fidel Castro, who we consider to be the reincarnation of Lucifer in the Western Hemisphere, but he has no time to meet with peaceful groups fighting for human rights.
Other Cubans, afraid to speak on camera, are more concerned with their own fight for survival. This man told us, "I know the Pope is here. I have one problem, catching enough fish to feed my family." The visit, first to Cuba, then to the U.S., is likely to spotlight the reestablishment of diplomatic relations between Cuba and the United States, seen by many as a key goal of the first Latin American Pope.
The Florida Straits is to this pontificate what the Berlin Wall was to that of John Paul II. It's obviously a physical barrier, but much more than that. It's a place which has caused division and hostility and mistrust and suspicion. His mission is to bring that wall down.
Cuban dissidents were also not invited to the reopening of the U.S. Embassy in July. The Pope will end the Cuba leg of his trip tomorrow and head to Washington to address a joint session of Congress and quite possibly lobby Congress to end the Cuban embargo. Brett?
Steve Harrigan in Havana. Steve.